we all gon' stare, we all gon' ride. Say you gon' ride.
It's Matt.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here are the Buccaneers ready to go on offense with a new man at the helm here for 2023 in his 6th season now in the NFL, Baker Mayfield.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It was too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
They go play action. Mayfield. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. This is caught by Evans. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 32-yard line. Throwing, Mayfield. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. From the red zone now, Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
Romeo Okwara shooting in there and dropping him for the sack.
On second down, they'll run with White. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. Call it a pickup of 7 on the ground. That trims it to a 3rd and 15 situation.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jalen Reeves-Maybin tracks him down away in the backfield for a loss of 16. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line.
Now the former Bear, this is David Montgomery.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
Back to Montgomery on second down.
He'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. 2 runs in a row, and only 2 yards to show for it. They like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they can use something here on 3rd down. That is caught. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a play fake, and it's gone.
That's to the sideline and incomplete. The Lions at 2-3 here to begin the new season. They were losers their last time out. Try to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these two.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Let's see here, Charles. He was sacked 6 times last week. Now a first quarter sack. What's going on in his mind?
Well, he's thinking to himself, 5 offensive linemen. I got sacked 6 times last week. Let's start thinking about keeping extra.
That's caught at the 25. A big play there for Detroit. 56 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Back to throw. Goff.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here's Goff. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Riley Patterson, the kickoff for the Lions.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. They, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
You talk about this Lions defense.
They come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
And this is incomplete. It looked like he had a pretty good line on that, but that would have been a big play. But he could not pull it in. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there.
Taken from just outside the 30. Called out a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Lions will take over. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive.
Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Goff.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And he finds Montgomery complete. Almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it. But it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop it before he could get to the marker.
So a favorable bounce that time, to say the least, and he's able to convert the field goal there from a long distance.
Yeah, the guys behind the end zone didn't need to hike the net up for this one. That thing was a dying quail, but he finds a way to boink it off the crossbar and make it drop through.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They are still in search of their first points in the ball game, but only down 6-0 as they begin with a first down. Well, he gave one defender the slip, but others waiting in the wings and dropping him behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Mayfield looks to throw. Gets the check down throw to White. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Here is 3rd and 5. On the draw, it's White. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
That's a big letdown defensively. They had him stop behind the line, but the face mask going to bail the offense out.
And the hand does not have to be up there for too long. Just a little bit of a grab is going to be enough to get the call and the 15 yards against him.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Here comes 3rd down at 7. Now Mayfield. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Lions to take over. They were losers last week to Carolina, but they've got the lead here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Goff. And that'll be incomplete.
I would say it might be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. Goff now to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Play fake. Mayfield. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Called out a very strong gain of 24. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And his kick is indeed good. And they are on the board.
trailing now 6-3. So if you like field goals, you've come to the right spot. We've had 3 so far.
Well, this is a football game, right?
It is.
How you like that one, huh? You like where I went with that? How about that one?
I like it.
Okay, but hey, let's face it. In this game right now, both defenses have responded well. They're trying to hold the line on this. You just wonder if anyone can break through with a touchdown and put some pressure on their opposition.
Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked to his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe something to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now Goff. He's got a man here. It's Montgomery. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. First down. Here's the run with Montgomery. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And it's caught. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Mayfield on first down. This one taken in by Otten. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now a second down throw for Mayfield. He completes it to Evans. And Evans will have a Bucs first down as he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. To throw, Mayfield. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And again, it's Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Still going. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 59 yards. And the Buccaneers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead down to 3 at 13-10. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. From the end zone, here comes Williams. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Goff. That pass caught. It's Williams. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now a first down throw. Goff. Finding Williams once more. Complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Goff. Open man downfield is Reynolds. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
At the 10-yard line.
To the air again. Goff. And they're going to get it. They bring it down to sack back at the 16-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head. There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 23. On play action, they'll throw. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
The throw to the middle taken in, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. On first down, it's gone. This is caught by Williams. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 4. Now a give running right is Montgomery. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
First down, Detroit.
Goff now looks to throw. That's into the hands of Reynolds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left. He tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. 49 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Now it's gone. Touchdown! Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
Mayfield now. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Mayfield. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They go with White on the counter. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Now Mayfield. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Mayfield to throw it.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Now this throw caught left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
1st down, Lions.
From the gun, here's Goff. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
To throw is Goff. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Here comes the Lions punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 5-yard line.
They stay on the ground with White. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they'll get him down short of the 1st down, right on the 10-yard line. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. It's fielded at the 45. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 49-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Goff.
That is caught by Laporta.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A very solid gain of 27.
And the Lions 1st down.
Going up the gut, Montgomery. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
David Montgomery, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 24. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss. Mayfield. And a catch right side by Evans. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay. Mayfield looks to throw. Completes it again to Gage. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Airing this one out for Evans, and he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Mike Evans, 34 yards. And the Bucs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort, at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Goff. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he'll be out right at the 35. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Throwing, Mayfield. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Evans. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. 3rd and short yardage. Mayfield. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. So the 4th down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40. Over the middle, complete. That's White. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Going across the formation, there's Otten with it. And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. To throw, Mayfield. Finding Otten once more. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Mayfield with it once more. This is caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Russell Gage, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run with Montgomery. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. David Montgomery with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Lions have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Mike Evans in the Tampa offense about to set up shop. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people. That.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And we'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the knee. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
Okay, break. Go.
Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only